So we are with Michaela from CrossFit Silicon Valley. Michaela, we're going to record this interview and put it on our website. Cool?
Okay.
Awesome. So what's one thing you do better than anybody else at your gym?
Oh, anybody else at the gym? I think it's the community. And, there's a lot of CrossFit in the area, and I always say when new clients comes in, we are all the same passionate people about what we do, and all it differs is the atmosphere, is the vibe of the gym, and you're welcome to see others and just come back, and I think we are very close with our clients, that it's like a family.
And so how do you encourage that at the gym? The community feel? So
we do workouts together, but also then we hang out together. We go in social events, clients' birthday, and in their lives we are, not just the gym, not just in the workout, but in their lives. We want to be involved in their lives, just like we care, how about their families and outside of the gym, So.
Cool. And so this is kind of a good follow-up then. What's one thing you do specifically at your gym to let your clients know that they exist?
So we are trying to be, have their results on a board, be on the whiteboard, letting them know how, talking to them a lot, the diet, we do nutrition with them. Just and just to know, when introduce one another, knowing their names, knowing their always, just come talk to us, being there after hours, just doesn't. It's not like a job from 9 to 5, you're just there all the time almost, and yeah.
Cool. So what's one thing you've done well? It sounds like it's pretty competitive where you are. What's one thing you've done in terms of marketing that's really helped you out, paid off?
For us is the most the Yelp, the referral of the clients, and then the Yelp. We did Groupon, we did also, Groupon, and through Yelp too, that we were not that happy with that part. So
with the Groupon?
Yeah, with the Groupon. You get the people come in, but then they don't really join. It took time away from our clients. So, but by just our website, a lot of people just browsing and found our website. So that's the most that we feel like, that worked,
So Yelp. So how do you encourage Yelp or?
We do have a Yelp account that they help us. Once they browse the gym in the area, we will pop up. One of the first, and then they can go online. Others maybe too, but we pay the Yelp website for the service.
Do you encourage your members to leave reviews, or how do you?
Yeah, and they do. They're happy to do it. Yeah, so that's the easy part of they review. Yes.
And what about the referral that you mentioned? You mentioned
the referral is awesome. That's the most clients we get from the referral from other clients. And we always say, come in, bring a friend. We won't charge. I want them to be sure that that's what they want to do. It's not for me. So if it takes 2-3 classes to try out, that's okay with us. It's not like you do have one Saturday. We do say, Saturday 10 a.m. is a free class. We welcome you to come in, but almost, any time. And I feel like more we spend the time to talk with them, not just do the class and hopefully see. It's more like talk after, explaining, because it's so hard to talk and not to try the class, or try the class, and then it's not just that class would be it's always something else, so I feel a lot of time to spend after class to talk on one-on-one. I do prefer also sometimes meet with the client on one-on-one, talk maybe just the basic workout, tryout workout, 10 minutes, not body weight workout, and then even say, come in and try a class to see the vibe and feel like the coaching, you like the other, the music and other members, but it's a lot of, I feel like, on our own, spending the time on one-on-one. If that pays off more than just like, this is the group, jump in.
Do you incentivize your existing clients to bring in new clients, or recognize that in any way?
Yes, yeah, we do. It's a little, we don't, we do the family discount. It comes in not from the referral, but the family discount. Yeah, and then
So a question that Michael has from CrossFit Oakland, he wonders that as some of his athletes progress and get advanced, how do you balance the needs of those athletes with maybe people who are just starting out or people who are just coming in for a good hard workout?
Right. It is always a battle between these, what do we do, a bias squat or strength, and it's just, it's hard, but we try not to specialize in one thing. It just then becomes harder, and it's just people start to choose what they want to do. You try, this is what it is, and then if you feel like your body can take more, you want to improve more, we do have a group where we meet after. We just set up the time, or when the weekend we go on a run. It's just up to them whether they want to do it, and so they're welcome, and it's for everyone. But it's more for those advanced, and when but we don't opening very much like just this is the Olympic lifting class, this is the gym. We don't, we have that. It worked for a little bit, then it did not, and it's always the battle, I think, for me personally, not just for me, because I go back and forth whether do we need that. There are sometimes we have that, then it started well at the beginning, and then people did not show up, but then in the end was no one, and then now we don't have it, then the clients want it again. So it's always like that's the battle between should we or should we not, but we have in the past when we did, and it didn't prove me that it's the best way to go.
And we've had another question or a bunch of questions about retention. So what are things you do to keep your existing clients happy and coming back?
Yeah, I feel like having the goals, like throwdowns, having this is, in 3 months, we're gonna do this throwdown, and this is what's coming in, come up, and so they have these little goals to be motivated and stay on it, because it's so, people are motivated after the games or after, and then it's like hard to maintain it throughout the year. So we love these little throwdowns in the area with other CrossFitters, and then our throwdown, we have like AM clients versus PM clients. They don't really see one another, and they're just great vibe, and they're excited and they push themselves, So these little throwdowns, we feel like that keeps them, having the goal and keeps them on track and motivated throughout the year and push themselves,
That's a good idea. Craig at Diablo CrossFit is wondering whether he should open up another gym. And one of the things he worried about was community. Sort of how do you keep the community? Does it fracture if you have 2 locations?
Right.
But Gym 1 versus Gym 2 throwdown, I think would be a really, really good idea.
Yes. And Diablo had that. We participated last year, and then Moxie is close by, and Campbell CrossFit. Yeah, so this is so cool, the area. We have luckily a lot of gyms, a lot of boxes are rolling and organizing these, and we too, so
cool.
Yeah.
So Michaela, the question I asked you at the beginning, what's one thing you'd like to know from other CrossFit gyms or gym owners?
Yeah, it seems like how keep the more members at the door. We have this like 100, 110, and maybe 120, but then go back down to 100, So how get beyond that, and how how just get the membership without spending too much on marketing.
Right.
So what whether having the beginners classes, the people just comes in that I feel a lot of people are intimidated by, they don't know about CrossFit, they're intimidated when they see it, and they don't think they can do it. So but these new people, again, it's hard for them to stick to it, and I feel like you got to stick to it to get through that, and it's hard. People try, but then it's hard to keep them motivated, and I think that's the fitness, it's the little bit the nature of this industry, but still, as a business owner, the goal is just to have good membership and keep that growing, so how to keep growing, growth of the business.
Great. Michaela from CrossFit Silicon Valley, thanks so much.
You're welcome.